mean to be first team All SEC by the coaches, who you hope they know what they're doing, and also Drew, your brother was All SEC. What does that mean to do some, as brothers?
It means a lot to me, just because knowing what I come from and just being able to just go and do that and just show that anything's possible and you just got to work hard. But it definitely wouldn't have been done without my teammates. A lot of individual awards are not shown, or not. They don't glorify the people that are behind the team, like behind it, and what the work gets done in the background. So my teammates helped me out a lot. They helped me be able to be in the right place, at the right time, and just be able to make the statistics that I did and be able to do what I did, just because we flew around as a defense. We played really hard, and it helped me lead. It was easy because they made it fun. But responding to my brother, about me and my brother, it's awesome. It's awesome to be able to have a family like this and to be able to do that. So it's really cool.
And how's your knee feeling? Sam made it sound like you should be good to go for the bowl game.
Yeah. Yes. I'll be good to go. I've been doing everything just like everybody else. So it's been getting a lot better.
Okay. I got a couple more, but I'll let Jacob circle back to me.
Scotty.
Yeah, Grant, I'm just wondering what this whole season has meant to you. You've been really productive. You've been, your first team All SEC, the finals for an award, and you've battled through some adversity too. Just what's the whole year been like?
The whole year's been a blessing in disguise. If you look at the beginning of the year, like when I was sitting at home in March and we were going, are we even going to have a season? I think that helped me. It helped me be able to be who I am today. It helped me because I work extremely hard. I don't have to be at a certain spot to be able to work hard. And I think that helped me be able to keep going. And I think it helped our team. I think it helped our team be able to push past other teams and be able to make that jump that we needed. So this year as a whole is just a blessing in disguise, because who would have thought that we'd be where we are now, and just me winning this award just as a whole team, like that, just be able to show that we have as many people as we did on the All SEC teams. That's awesome for this program. It's awesome for this team. But this year's meant a lot to me, my family, everybody that's been involved with me. And I know I'm more proud of the other guys who went on the All SEC teams, just because they deserve it. They deserve the world. And just because we worked extremely hard, especially in this crazy year.
Bob.
Sorry, I had to unmute there. Yeah, you mentioned your teammates, Jalen and Bumper both got All SEC second team too. What do you think of that? How does that make you feel? And what kind of seasons do you think those guys have had? It's not over yet.
Yeah, definitely not over. That's your past tense talking, I guess, because we're not used to it the last couple of years.
Yeah, yes.
But it means a lot. It definitely, to see them succeed and get honored and get awarded, it's just for me as the captain, me as the leader, it's like to see them, because they're younger than me. I watched them when they first come in here. I hosted kind of both of them on their official visit, to see how good they're doing and the stats they've put up, and to just be able to be awarded for their hard work. It's like an older dad or an older brother. I'm their older brother, and it feels like it's just like I'm bringing them along and I'm patting them on the back every time they get something good. And it's really just I lived through them, and it's awesome to be able to, all three of us, be able to be there and to be able to have that award, and even Traylon Burks, to be up there. So it means a lot to the team as a program too, like I've already mentioned. But I'm really proud of them and the way they've played, and they got a lot of football left. So it was really cool to see them win it as well.
I guess just what are your thoughts on playing in the Texas Bowl, playing TCU, an old Southwest Conference rival for Arkansas?
It's exciting. TCU is a very good team. It's gonna be a really good game. We're excited to be able to go to a bowl game. The best ones, Coach Pittman always says, the best ones. There's no this bowl is better than this bowl. It's the bowls that you win are the best bowls. That's the ones you remember. So we're planning on winning, just like we have every other game this year. We plan to just go as best we can. We're focused on us. But their coach has been there for a long time, and he's done a really good job there. They're really disciplined. You can tell that they're a really good defense, and then they got a really good offense too. Their offense they run the ball probably better than anyone else that we've seen consistently, the way their offense is designed. So we got to be able to stop the run. We got to be able to play hard defense. We got to get back to playing how we did early in the year with the identity of being physical. So it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a challenge, and we're excited for it.
Yeah, I got a few more, but I'll give it back to Jacob if somebody else has some.
Jordan. Jordan, you might need to unmute your mic.
Okay.
All right, I'll turn it back over to you right now.
Okay, I'll try to come up with some good ones. Hey, Grant, Max Dugan in particular, I guess he's the quarterback, but he also leads them in rushing. What have you seen from him? What's your take on him?
My take on him is he's a competitor. He's a winner. A lot of people probably doubt him a lot too. A lot of people say he's probably not fast enough. They probably say he's probably not a good enough quarterback. But the thing is, at the end of the day, he gets the job done. You can tell he's super competitive in everything he does. He wants to be able to do it good and do it right. He fights for every single play. He fights really hard for his team. He leads them well. You can tell he takes control of it. The thing with his rushing, he leads the team in rushing, but that's not a knock against their running backs. They got running back by committee. They got three or four really good running backs. Their team is averaging 212 yards on the ground a game. You don't just see that. And to have a quarterback who's statistically the leading rusher is really big because he has sacks that accounted for it too. But they got really good backs too. I wouldn't count that out. But Max Dugan or Duggan, he's a really fiery, competitive guy he's going to give it his all every single time.
And I think the Burrowsworth Trophy, you're still up for that. I don't think they've narrowed that, but no Razorbacks ever won that. First, what does it mean to you to be among the final guys, and what would it mean to you to win that, especially with Brandon being a Razorback?
Yeah, that would mean the world to me, just because that's the story that we've heard growing up. That's the story that coming here, you wanted to be that next guy. You wanted to be the next Brandon Burrowsworth story of the story of being a walk-on to being team captain and being drafted. That's just what you want to do. So that's what you fight for. That's what I've really pushed for, and that's what I've tried to be. Everyone always says living the life the Burrows way, but it's just that's the way people should live their life. They live just being nice to people. They live being a good leader. They live just good on and off the field. So it's an honor to be up for this award, and hopefully you have a chance to win it. The Burrowsworth family, they're a great family. Everything they do for Arkansas and the way they are in contact with everybody. So it's really cool to be up for this, and especially an honor for our team too. And I'd love to be the first one to win it from Arkansas.
Okay, I see there's some more. I'll turn it back over to Jacob.
Jordan.
I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm double dipping in the offense and defense, and I was connected to the wrong one. Sorry about that. But in case we don't get to talk to you until maybe after the bowl, can you just reflect on the culture change in the football program this season, what you've seen from coach, and maybe just how the morale is different around the football program?
Yeah. So the culture change of we have an identity change of being just hard workers now. We're not about the glamorous. We're not about the trying to make people think we look good. We want to just be able to go out there and just get the work done. Every single day we put on our hard hats, as Coach Pittman would say. We put on our hard hats and we go to work. We're blue-collared workers. We're blue-collared men, and we just go out there and just get the job done. We could be beat up. We could have hurt elbow, hurt knee, but we go out there and get the job done. That's just what we do. That's just how it is. The identity of the team is we're just going to go be physical. We're going to go get the job done. And that's what I think it's going to be for as long as Pittman's here. I think no matter how good we get, and say one day we win a national championship, that's still going to be the identity. If we win the national championship, the next day we're going to come back and Coach Pittman will say, I don't care, we're going to work. So that's the identity, and that's just what he's already embodied into this program. And the coaches all bought in. And when you see every coach agree with the head coach and the way they act and they're all similar, then you got something good going.
Last one, Scotty.
Hey, Grant, just going back to your injury for a minute, what was running through your mind when you got hurt in Missouri? Like, was there any doubt in your mind that you would be able to get back on the field this year?
A little bit. When I got hit, as soon as I got hit, the trainers, you can even ask them. I sat there and I was just like, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. And then when I got over and I kind of walked off and had to help, not walk, but I had to help get off. That's when I was like, I'm going back out there. Like, I got to play the fourth quarter. And they said, all right, let's put a brace on you. We'll see if you can do anything. And as soon as I tried to get off the bench to where I was sitting down, like, I put any pressure on it and I couldn't really walk. That was when I guess a little doubt came into me where I couldn't put a single bit of pressure on. They were like, we're getting you crutches. But got the MRIs, everything looked good. And I knew I'd have to sit out against Bama, but bowl game looks good. So I'm excited to be able to go back out there. I hate watching football. Everyone says, oh, I can't wait to watch football. I'd rather play it. So I'm definitely going to be excited for this game.